Sabbath show. This is it. All four original guys. He died 2 weeks later? That's fucking insane, man. That's insane. Weren't they supposed to do one more show? It was like one last Ozfest?
I don't know. I think people just decide it's enough. And that he was struggling for a long time. So if you get a debilitating disease like Parkinson's, and just slowly robs you of your ability to move and your wit and everything, just slowly takes it all away from you.
Yeah, it was an incredible shock. I'm on holiday out in France, and I first got a call sort of like mid-afternoon, and I thought, to be honest, I didn't believe it. Ozzy's been sort of subjected to many online hoaxes about his death over the years, and so I just thought it was another one, because I only saw him just.
He performed in the last Black Sabbath performance. It's this, the four original men. Oh, I see. 2 weeks later, he passed away. Man, it is crazy. That's crazy. Were they not expected to perform one more show? It resembled a final Ozfest. I'm not sure. People simply decide it's enough, in my opinion, and that he has been having difficulties for a while. Therefore, if you suffer from a crippling illness like Parkinson's that gradually takes away your mobility and you're with all of that, it simply gradually robs you of everything. Yes, the shock was amazing. I am currently on vacation in France, and I must admit that when I first received a call in the middle of the afternoon, I didn't think it was real. Since I only saw him a little more than 2 weeks ago when he performed his final show with Black Sabbath at Villa Park in Birmingham, which is literally only a few minutes from his home where he grew up in Aston, I assumed it was just another of the many online hoaxes about his death that Australians have been subjected to over the years. That's when my Jamie informed us that Ozzy had passed away just as we were about to depart. I only know that Ozzy passed away, though I'm not sure if this is confirmed. Osbourne, an Australian, just passed away. So, I apologize. This is insane. It's for the Australians. He may have passed away, but he will always be alive. He was Australian by birth. To tell the truth, the Greeks claim that Ozzy was always Australian throughout his life, as far as I'm aware. Regardless of the musical genre disco, Fapo, or anything else, Ozzy remained Australian throughout. I mean, seeing him on his throne while everyone was honoring Sabbath like they ought to was startling. Metallica and numerous other bands would not have existed, and Ozzy was just, Ollie, giving it his all without anyone noticing. You couldn't tell, about him. Devastating a week later. The fans, that is. I haven't been using my phone or social media. All the people are doing is crying. They're simply heartbroken. What are your thoughts? He and all the other greats we lost are the focus of the next song. Their music endures forever. The Earth plane used to be down here. They are now in what we refer to as the sky plane. These are the sky's giants. Music for Ozzy and his family. This is for you. Australian band in black. They all say, this is for you. The world was saddened to learn about Ozzy Osbourne's passing on July 22, 2025. He died at his Los Angeles residence, following a protracted battle with age-related health concerns and Parkinson's illness after receiving a Parkinson's disease diagnosis in 2019. Ozzy struggled with physical pain and mobility issues for a long time. However, following his unrelenting attempts to keep making music, no one could have imagined that he would die at this moment. His family, who saw his intense fight to maintain hope and his love for life, was as shocked by his passing as his admirers. He claimed to have stated in a recent interview that he was in excruciating agony due to surgery he had done on his back or something, and that he didn't require the procedure. He was a miss. It was along the lines of saying that having the operation was not a good idea, that kind of thing. Additionally, he would have had greater mobility and other benefits if he hadn't received it. And I thought, dude, that really sucks. Whatever music it was, he just liked it. When it comes to hard rock, IMS is at the opposite extreme, but he simply fell in love with the poetry of assembling notes and being able to express your emotions. And he did just that. He had, as you mentioned, a number of health problems, and the way he handled them was amazing. He was interviewed by Sharon for Good Morning Britain in 2020. Now let's watch the video. You'll be on my mind. Let's begin by discussing how you are. I want to clarify one issue. The fact that they found out I had Parkinson's after I fell is documented in the documents. I have been aware of Parkinson's disease since 2003. It's been with me my entire life. Furthermore, my Parkinson's disease differs from Michael J. Fox's. What's the name of it? It is known as Parkin 2. Australians were born with this gene. Naturally,
Sabbath show, this is it. Are all four original guys? He died 2 weeks later? That's fucking insane, man. That's insane. Weren't they supposed to do one more show? It was like one last Ozfest?
I don't know. I think people just decide it's enough. And that he was struggling for a long time. So if you get a debilitating disease like Parkinson's, and it just slowly robs you of your ability to move and your wit and everything, just slowly takes it all away from you.
Yeah, it was an incredible shock. I'm on holiday out in France, and I first got a call sort of like mid-afternoon, and I thought, to be honest, I didn't believe it. Ozzy's been sort of subjected to many online hoaxes about his death over the years, and so I just thought it was another one, because I only saw him just.
Australians were unable to obtain anything typical. It is extremely uncommon. I suppose he is currently suffering from Parkinson's disease, and he blames it on Robert the doll because, according to the narrative, he went to a large tourist-type store at the end and purchased one of the small plush toys of Robert the doll, put it in the microwave, made fun of it, and so on. He then believes that this is what caused him to develop Parkinson's disease. As a result, many people develop Parkinson's disease without that. Haunted doll is held accountable by Ozzy Osbourne for Year of Hell. Holy, take a look at him. God. Oh God. According to this family's new reality TV show, the Black Sabbath rocker was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease last year and had spine surgery after suffering a fall at home. It ought to have read, "The Osbournes want to believe," I suppose. In the episode, his 34-year-old son Jack tries to convince his 71-year-old sister Azzy, her mother Sharon, 68, and her sister Kelly, 35, to believe in the paranormal, which includes werewolves, ghosts, fairies, and UFOs. Fairies. In one episode, Jack creates a doll named Robert, revealing it to be the original doll that served as the inspiration for the Chucky horror film series. According to Jack, the doll's true narrative is that the ghost of its owner has cursed it. Make fun of him if you treat him disrespectfully. You will be cursed, and things will start happening in your life if you snap a picture without asking or even touching him. You think it's a joke? As he asks, tossing the doll to the ground. It's unlucky. I tell you over and over, you continue to believe it's Nor. But have a look at what I have to say. Take a look at what's happening to me. Do you believe it to be a joke? Take a look at me. It's not bad luck. He had surgery for the final time to repair the damage to his spine from a late-night fall in 2019. That's when he did it, I guess. Thus, a fall made his quadriceps ailment worse. Do you recall that quad bike accident? He became quite agitated. I can't recall that. What took place? He was nearly killed when he crashed one of those off-road motorcycles. I believe he was pinned beneath it. It wasn't good. It was awful. After reading about it, I had the impression that he had been in the hospital for a long time. He was therefore irritated by this new development. He worsened whatever injuries he had sustained when he fell. Yes, a quad bike, huh? It's similar to an ATV or something. They are. You know, they're kind of risky. People fall off of them because they are swift and hefty. And he was still capable of doing something similar in 2003. Was he not in 2003? Didn't he seem unsteady and stumbling around throughout the Osbournes' time? He may have crashed for that reason. It's possible that he believed he could accomplish it and failed to properly grip the handlebars or steering wheel. Christ Jesus! Ozzy Osbourne's health had been declining for a while, in part because of the consequences of his years of addiction and the Parkinson's disease he was diagnosed with. In 2005, Ozzy received a Parkinson's disease diagnosis. However, he didn't disclose his medical condition to the world until 2019. When Ozzy was first diagnosed, he was unaware of the seriousness of the illness and carried on with his profession without telling anyone. The hallmark symptoms.
Sabbath show, this is it. Are all four original guys? He died 2 weeks later? That's fucking insane, man. That's insane. weren't they supposed to do one more show? It was like one last Ozfest.
I don't know. I think people just decide it's enough. And that he was struggling for a long time. So if you get a debilitating disease like Parkinson's, and it just slowly robs you of your ability to move and your wit and everything, just slowly takes it all away from you.
Yeah, it was an incredible shock. I'm on holiday out in France, and I first got a call sort of like mid-afternoon, and I thought, to be honest, I didn't believe it. Ozzy's been sort of subjected to many online hoaxes about his death over the years, and so I just thought it was another one, because I only saw him just